This video is by Straight Goods News, SGNews.ca.
You're meeting on it again. Should that meeting be public?
Absolutely. Any meeting of this Senate committee that chose to actually whitewash the report on Senator Duffy and is now going back to consider the work that itself did. I mean, first of all, that it be checking itself in terms of its own work is a little bit ridiculous. But the fact that it might be able to do that behind closed doors is just the height of disrespect for the transparency that supposedly carried this government to office.
Do you think regional representation should be more equal in the Senate?
I think that's one of the very important questions we need to answer, but we're not going to. You cannot answer it unless you engage with the provinces in wholesale constitutional reform. And the ease with which both Mr. Mulcair and Mr. Harper cavalierly use the Constitution and constitutional change as a distraction to get out of a jam shows the depth of lack of respect for our Canadian Constitution that both of those men hold. So what was incredibly obvious today in the House of Commons was that this government is desperate to try and distract and deflect from its ethical shortcomings by talking about the Senate, talking about past complications, talking about anything but the fact that the Prime Minister's Chief of Staff apparently paid $90,000 to a legislator to avoid and to obstruct an audit. That is the heart of the problem, and that is what we are most concerned with.
Mr. Trudeau, do you regret making the comments about the Senate?
I don't regret making any comments.
The provinces against each other and talking about it. Do you regret that?
My comments on the weekend about the Constitution were a statement of fact, not of opinion. My comments were that reflecting the numerical reality of the Senate and the challenges around reforming it. We have a morass to get into to make any changes to the Senate, and both other political parties in the House are using discussions about the Senate to distract from what should be the most important issue of the day, with their ethical shortcomings.